Hi everyone, this is Lauren Corbishley from your SWG 501 class. I'm commenting on my final presentation on the biopsychosocial assessment of the child in my project. I want to begin by saying that the implications for social work practice in reference to the ASQ questionnaire and the biopsychosocial assessment that I gathered from the information is that it's important for us as practitioners to be able to understand what causes the behavior of children. If we have children coming to our office that are coming for a sole purpose, it's good to be able to gather information so that we can, see signs and trends and understand the reason, the factor, or the influence for that behavior. That way we can make the most appropriate recommendation for an intervention strategy to correct the social functioning. Also, for children that are younger, the child that I interviewed was 40 months old, and his developmental functioning was on target. However, in doing a biopsychosocial assessment of him and his family of origin, there were circumstances that happened that could potentially, be indicators in the future that would impede social and human development, such as domestic violence. Having been a witness to domestic violence, the child may not right now be exhibiting any symptoms of residual effects from being a witness to that. However, it's good to know that as a practitioner so that we can inform the family on what preventative measures can we take so that the child doesn't exhibit any signs of PTSD in the future, or can just learn healthy coping mechanisms. So that's why it's important in social work that we're able to, properly assess, because without an assessment, how can we, get an idea of the presenting problem of our client? Is the ASU tool a good tool for those in the Southwest? I never really thought of that because I'm up here in the Northeast. But I looked into it and I thought it is a good tool to use. I don't see why it wouldn't be. They do offer it in Spanish. I know that there's a higher rate of those seeking services whose primary language spoken is Spanish, so they do offer that. I looked into that. So I do feel that it would be an appropriate tool to use in the Southwest. What did I learn from this project? This had to have been by far the most enjoyable project that I've done yet in my entire social work education. I never thought that I wanted to work with children, probably because I am a mother and I deal with my own children every day. So if I'm going to go out and work in the field, I was more interested in adults, younger adults, adolescents. However, what I realized through this is that the human development and just the the basic functioning and just dealing with a child through this process came so easy to me. So it really made me feel like, wow, maybe there's something that I'm missing here. I don't know exactly what population I want to work with. That's why I'm open to pretty much anything. There are certain populations that I'm more interested in than others, only because maybe I've looked into it, heard about it, had a little bit of experience with it. However, of course, my mind is not closed to any population at all. And having worked with this child was really fun. And there's so much just to gather from one session, one interview with a child. I could have gone on and on to write about my paper for, way beyond what our professor wanted us to write. So what I learned from this was the appropriate way to gather information through a tool such as the ASQ questionnaire, assess the client based on that information, and get an idea of their biopsychosocial background and all the dimensions. Go from a strengths-based perspective and see what are strengths that we can pull to assist the family and this child in promoting, healthy development. And then implementing intervention strategies. And if no intervention strategies are needed currently due to human development, there may be something we could do to promote healthy development or prevent any problems in the future. Thank you so much. My 5 minutes is up. This was a wonderful class. I look forward to SWG 502, and I hope to see many of you in there. Take care.